It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Hewitt. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this.
Shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a first down. A shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Let's go. They'll air it out on third. Escapes the pocket. Big move. Uh-oh, ball's out. Recovered by the Broncos. They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that.
Bills and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of short tempers, Brock. Not happy to have fumbled away that series.
Yeah, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one in a game is too many. Got to find a way to protect the rock.
Pitch out to Harris. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. He'll call his own number. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop. Broncos going nickel here, third down.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
Looking in the air here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Yard loss brings up fourth down.
The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain, so that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll look to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But jeez, you couldn't start any better.
Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Ready up! Here we go!
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. On the move, headed right. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's worth a nice 21 yards. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. He's got a man left. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready! 6, go!
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
4 more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
In the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him.
Hold it ready!
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
10! 70 Lions!
Design bootleg here. Flushed out of the pocket. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Big moment here in their quest to become AFC champs. We've got 3rd and goal. And his fight is stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Needs the goal line. He takes it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure...
Bills ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. It is cut left side. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down, looking for options. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. Keeps himself upright. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. It looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. what turned into a pretty impressive touch. Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around.
On the set. Hey, go.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First and 10 at the 40.
Here's a throw. Cut out left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up
And going play action. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Dude, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything.
Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. 60 by 6.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
And the Bills.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-point lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Bills ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here.
Here we go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Go.
Rolling from the gun here. Looking slant route, complete. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Forced out to his right. Avoid some trouble there. He's keeping it. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Catch made over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Hiking 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
That's another Bills.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He stays up. Buys time, rolling right. Looking right, and he finds him. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bills have a first down. Working inside the red zone. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now at 4th down, staring right at him. The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Running behind center with Harris. He loses the football, and this one's recovered by the Broncos.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Broncos.
Roar of Bills Mafia. It's a win for their guys in Buffalo. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the